Hi everyone, it's just Tom here in lockdown, as you all are too, and it looks like we're going to be a little bit longer in lockdown. At the moment, guys, we're just like you, we're just trying to get everything sorted for your return and our staff's return. We're working on all the PPE, all the requirements that the government are putting forward for us to be able to operate. So in the meantime, it's just sitting tight. We're not releasing appointments yet because we're unsure as to when that's going to open. They've given us a general idea of July. Who knows, that could change on a penny as it is every single day. But in the meantime, what I can do for you is talk to you about what the hell are you going to do in lockdown. From a hairdresser's point of view, the less you do with it, trying to cut it and colour it, the better it's going to be for us. It's going to save you money because trying to rectify stuff from box dyes is a huge challenge, and we don't know how they're going to let us operate the appointment systems at the moment. So the less you can do, the better. However, obviously one of the biggest things is, oh, my colour, what am I going to do? The roots are growing through. The thing is, you're not alone. Everyone else has got roots as well. But we've got two options that we can play with. One is to prep your hair, and the best thing that you guys can do is to put treatments on your hair. The more nourishment, the more protein, the more hydration you give your hair, for us, when we come to it, the more we can do with the products that we have for colouring and to get the best results. It's like anything. Good primer means that the actual top coat, if you like, works a treat, and that same principle kind of applies to the health of hair. So what I've done is I've given you a synopsis. We are doing online delivery, so these treatments, we drop them off following all the guidelines of social distancing. But I wanted to give you an overview because people like, do treatments work? Sorry, that's the dog in the background. Do treatments work? And yes, they do. We've got something that we do as home care treatments. We've been doing the home labs as well, that some of you might have had a Fusio dose in the Kerastase range here. But these are take-home ones. These are weekly treatments. So just to give you a brief summary of the Kerastase ones, you've got one called Reflection, this one, which is for coloured hair. What this does is it helps protect the hair colour. Obviously, once you've had your colour done, through blow drying it, washing it, and the environment, that colour changes. The molecules change form and, fade. Colour fade's a big one. And it just loses its brightness, or that lusty colour kind of thing, the back end of your service when you're due to come back in. So what this one does is it basically protects the fading of your colour. It gives it the most amazing mirror shine finish, which is kind of obviously what we want, healthy shiny hair. And so anyone that does have highlights, full head tints, realistically, you should be going home with one of these because it does help prolong that colour that little bit longer for you. It doesn't stop it growing out, but the colour through the mid-lengths and ends, especially on like browny hair like this, can start to go a bit warmer, a bit coppy, a bit aubany, a bit reddy. So that's what happens with colour. They fade and start to show these undertones through. So this one helps protect against it. That's Reflection. This one, Genesis, is their newest one. This is brilliant for people that have got really baby fine hair, that's brittle, that's weak, that just basically just doesn't feel like it's got any luster and life to it. And what this one does is it helps absolutely work on a cellular level the scalp, to help nourish the scalp, to feed the root follicle and allow all those nutrients to grow through the hair to give it more hydration and more strength. So anyone that's got any issues with, I don't know, a bit of after pregnancy, a bit of baby hair breaking off around here. Some people have you know, hormone issues where the hair can fluctuate between feeling really dry or really oily, you know, this is quite a good product as an overall, as a weekly treatment. Even though your hair is fine baby hair, you still have to treat it. And this is specially designed for that hair type, so it's not heavy, it won't weigh your hair down. The gold one, Elixir Ultimate. This is for every single hair type. This is just one of those. My hair isn't dry, it's not oily, it's not really anything. It's just I want to give it an extra boost because it's long hair. And this one, it basically nourishes it. It's just a really good all-round nourishing treatment mask that you leave on for about 5 minutes with all of them you do, and I'll go into that in a second. Resistance, this one is for really hair that's possibly just prone to breaking. You know, when you brush the ends, you might see that the ends are just like where you can touch it and it snaps off. That's lacking in protein. It could be that you've had loads of highlights done. Straighten it loads, blow dry it loads, and all around here, around these front longer sections, just look really weak and babyfied. That's basically you're over processing your hair with heat. A lot of that is heat damage. So this, the resistance will help strengthen that range, that hair, and stop it basically, you know, breaking off as quickly as it is doing. So these treatments, obviously, you know, shampoo your hair like normal. Always do 2 shampoos. Cleanse with the shampoo range. The same family is always a good thing, like with anything. And then use your treatment instead of your conditioner. What you would do is squeeze out all that excess water, really comb, you know, towel dry it, place a good amount, I'd say a good kind of 50 pence piece, and really you want to be working from the ear down if your hair's long, and work from the bottom up. The tips of the hair are the oldest hair, so if this is the real human head, you're probably looking 4 or 5 years old, that hair. So really, you've got to be nourishing all of that dead hair. So apply from the bottom, working all the way up and then onto that root area, but comb through that root area rather than slapping it on, because it'll take forever to rinse out. Leave it on a good 5 minutes, wrap it up, keep it warm, cling film, hot towel, just treat it. 7 minutes should do that for you, and give it a really good thorough rinse once that's done. So that's the Kerastase range. It's kind of, I thought I'd show you them, one for every type of hair texture. This one's great as well, by the way, for curly hair. So, you know, those that are curly haired like myself, that's a really good lightweight moisturiser. So that's the Kerastase range. So that's our science range that we have at Baroque. We've also got the Kevin.Murphy ranges, which are lovely. These ones are a natural product, so these are animal and cruelty-free product ranges. And these are really lovely, really lightweight formulas. This one is my personal favourite, the Hydrate Me. Again, for curly haired people, your hair's always dry, naturally. It'll always look slightly frizzy and unruly. And that's because it's gasping for a drink. Our hair texture just naturally, the cuticles are open. So cuticles normally on smooth hair are nice and flat and shut, and on curly hair they're open, which makes it kind of big and all of that carry on. So the more you hydrate, the more control you're going to get. Curly haired people should really use a mask instead, in my opinion, a mask instead of a conditioner, because we need that little bit more of a heavy duty product. So hydrate, guys. Angel mask is a wonderful mask. This one is fab for highlighted hair. You've got medium to normal thickness of hair. It's very good hair. It doesn't do anything particularly unruly. This one's just great at topping up, a bit like that one, but in a different way. Just sustaining the colour, the anti-fading, keeping blondes looking clean, and really keeping that hydration and elasticity back in the hair. So that's quite good for getting a bit of bounce and a bit of movement for coloured hair, all coloured hair. This one, Young Again. Again, another beautiful one for curly haired people as well, but thick hair and really long hair, the Young Again mask, that basically, it kind of feeds your hair to take it back to a youthful state. That's the kind of mentality. It's a bit like Baby Bio. So, you know, sometimes your hair's just like, if you've been really poorly, your hair just, it's just like, oh my God, it comes out of my hair. This one literally will help give it a bit of life and a bit of vigor again. It doesn't work all over your body. Believe you and me, I have tried gallons of the stuff, but on your hair, it works a treat. Now, out of all of them, although they are all my favourites, I can't be biased, Restore is like, who invented this product? This is like a pH balancer, but it's also, it's a weird one because it's a pH balancer, it cleanses your hair, it treats your hair, it shuts your cuticles down. It's kind of, it does everything. But it's an amazing product. I would personally say that even though you're using this one, you'd still need a conditioner over the top, just for the psychology of it, because you don't actually need to. You can just do 2 shampoos with it, rinse it out, and then use it again and apply it like a conditioning treatment and leave it on for a good 10 minutes, wrap it back up, and then rinse really well. This leaves your hair feeling like cashmere. This is for the people that, you know, too blonde is never too blonde. Those kind of girls that just can't give up on the old highlights. This is your best friend. So in lockdown, what we can do is we can treat our hair so that us as hairdressers have got this beautiful mane to be able to work with and create some really amazing styles for you guys that we are absolutely looking forward to coming back to. I'm going to do a short video and I'm going to talk about these lovely products based on styling, so we can hydrate, really look after our hair, but I can show you ways to disguise the roots. I can't magic colour to you, I wish I could, but I can show you how you can help disguise it and have a bit of fun just trying something new. Really simple styling hair up techniques, which I'm going to show you on my lovely blockhead that I found yesterday. So, enough of this, I will see you in 5, and yeah, take a look at the products. Like I said, we deliver on Wednesdays, all done legit, and obviously I can't talk. Obviously looking at making sure that everything's safe for you. So we wipe all the products down, we're all, you know, masked up and everything like that, just to make sure that you feel safe. So, enough of all of that. And I'll show you a top tip that will be great for lockdown, but also when we finally get on holiday, great for beach hair as well. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.